speaking of Christmas, Matt, we are 18 days away from Christmas, but right now it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas and look like it in Ashtabula County.
You're absolutely right. It is a winter wonderland out there this morning. I think the rest of us, if you're down in Wayne County perhaps, or, out towards the west, you're like, well, it's just cold outside. What snow, right? What a difference the snow belt makes this time of year. And this was our first decent snow, but, the thing is about these events, Danielle, they just haven't lasted that long. I remember November's growing up in Ashtabula County where we'd have lake effect snow for 3 or 4 days. You'd have snow coming over the top of the hood of your car and you'd still have school that day. It was amazing. We really haven't had much of that yet, but this is a decent hit out in Ashtabula Lake County. Everyone's dealing with cold this morning. Temperatures are in the white, we're in the 20s. Wind chill values, that's the number that really matters, in the blue, feeling more like 10 to 15, 16 degrees or so. Wind has eased since yesterday's gusts, but we still got some gusty winds, especially up towards the lakeshore. Generally today, winds will be between 5 and 15. We'll have some gusts over 20, especially lakeside. But the big thing you're feeling out the door this morning, temperatures have dropped big time. We're down 25 to 30 degrees over where we were at this point yesterday. Remember how spring-like it felt, right? We're dry elsewhere, but you get out towards the snow belt. Lake effect is starting to wind down. You see how it's kind of lost its intensity over the last hour or so. Looking ahead at how I think this will behave, we've kind of behaved as expected in Lake and Ashtabula County so far, but I think this will kind of reorient and develop a little bit more. I think Ashtabula County, you're not done yet. Northern Lake County, I don't think you're done yet either. It gets a little bit more organization, I think, later on this morning, and then it'll eventually push off towards the north. But not much happening right now in Ashtabula County. A couple flakes from Geneva to Ashtabula along Route 20 there. You can see live look courtesy ODOT. This is the interchange, 11 and 90. And we've got, some slick spots on the surfaces there, but ODOT's got a pretty nice job at clearing that out there. Here's where we have some problems over the last couple hours. Still some flakes coming into Lake County. This is the Madison exit 528 there, and you're not seeing a lot of pavement here. Some of the ramps have been salted, but a lot of this looks untreated, and the snowfall came down pretty heavy at times. So you're going to allow some extra time if you're traveling perhaps from Ashtabula, Lake County into Cleveland or out there. This morning, you are going to encounter some problems, especially side roads as well. Keep an eye on that. Winter weather advisory out till 7. It's slick. I think it'll be slick beyond the 7 o'clock hour. High pressure, this is what we're watching to change the wind direction, right? You see the flow across the lake, still dealing with some lake effect out towards areas of southwest lower Michigan, up towards the UP. We'll keep our eye on this. When this starts to die out, this will start to die out. So I think we've got several more hours of some lake effect. Nothing particularly intense, but we're still going to be dealing with it out east. For the rest of us, it's cold outside. Look at the cold air all the way down to Atlanta, 39. They're in their heavy parkas down there. For us, though, we're in the 20s, 13 in Chicago this morning, 8 in Minneapolis. The core of this cold air is over us right now, and eventually we'll start to warm things up. It's going to take a day or two. So National Design Hour by our forecast, I think it's got a good handle on bringing that band back together. Lake, even maybe northern Geauga County with some snow over the course of the morning. It pushes north as the winds veer with that high. We'll deal with clouds, some sun peaks today. We're in the 20s. Clouds will thicken up tonight. This is that system we were watching last week. It's going to be unfazed with a southern system, so it doesn't have a lot of energy. So perhaps some snowflakes, a couple snow showers tomorrow morning, not expecting any big accumulations. And then by afternoon, we're clearing things out. That begins our warm up. Big picture, what's the warm up look like? Here's that system. Notice how this chunk and this chunk not together until it gets out towards the east. They'll get decent snow from Boston up towards New England. We quiet out. Big weather system this weekend. It'll be an area low pressure down in the southern plains. We'll be on the warm side with rain and wind and 60s on Saturday before the bottom drops out after that. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecasts a slow climb back into the 50s on Friday with some showers. Pretty decent rain around here, especially early Saturday. And then we turn cooler. And Danielle, looking at next week, I think we have a great looking week ahead. Quiet and warm as it looks right now.
Wow, 60s in mid-December. Can you believe it in Northeast Ohio?